my channel French Pulse. Let's enjoy learning French. Today we are going to go through some points that will help us to avoid careless mistakes in grammar topics. This is part 2. In part 1 I have already discussed a few. Now in part 2 we discuss some more. So this is a checklist for grammar topic. So in personal pronoun, check what is underlined. For example, il va chez le boulanger. If the whole thing is underlined, it becomes il y va. But if it is il va chez le boulanger, chez is not underlined, then we use pronom tonique. Il va chez lui. S is added to two form of imperative if followed by pronoun e and en in affirmative. Example, vas-y, mange-en. So we need to, the S that we had removed in imperative is brought back in the affirmative form if it is followed by pronoun e or en. L'homme a acheté une voiture. So we can consider this as a number, one car. So this answer could be l'homme en a acheté une. That is, we replace it with en and we repeat the number. Or we can consider this as l'homme l'a acheté and put an extra e because this is direct object agreement. In pronom personnel, there is no agreement with en. It's only direct object agreement is there. For example, il les a achetés. We had an S because direct object agreement, not with en. In pronom personnel, when there is il y a, then place the pronoun before a. For example, il y a une pomme dans le frigo. So, we are replacing une pomme. Il y en a une dans le frigo. So, you are placing the pronoun before un. And in pronom personnel, en plus place is replaced by y, but the plus place is replaced by en. In poser des questions, if a question is asked on the subject, whether it's a person or a thing, then change the verb to third person singular. For example, ces filles parlent beaucoup. Qui parle beaucoup? Be careful with these sentences. Il va au marché avec son ami. Avec qui est-ce qu'il va au marché? You need to put the avec qu'il. Go through my poser des questions part 3 for details on this. And here, remember that even if there is an adjective placed here, then the adjective also becomes singular. When there is or in the answer, expand it in the question. In poser des questions, il en a deux. So your question will be combien de stylos, combien de livres, combien de cahiers a-t-il? So you have to expand the en. You cannot just question with en. Pronom relative, when we use qui, it's followed by a conjugated verb. Let's look at an example. Voilà Marie, elle est professeur. This is my common noun. Voilà Marie qui est professeur. You can check whether it's followed by a conjugated verb. Direct object agreement with pronom relative que. Elle a reçu la carte postale, tu l'as écrite. So the common noun is la carte postale, elle apostrophe. So elle a reçu la carte postale que tu as écrite. Careful, pronom relative also, because que is replacing direct object, there's going to be a direct object agreement. And in demonstrative pronouns, when there are only two objects which we are comparing, use only singular. For example, voilà deux robes, celle-ci est belle et celle-là est laide. Here we don't use plural form. And make sure you learn your present tense irregular verbs because it's required for subjunctive. If you don't know the irregular conjugations, it will go wrong. I hope this checklist was useful for all the grammar topics that we have done so far. Make sure you go through part 1 of this checklist also. In the description box, you will find the link to my Padlet where you will find various exercises, Google quizzes, PowerPoints, etc. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Au revoir et à bientôt.